There was an ice skating rink, a laundromat, a bowling alley. You could even park your boat in the marina underneath. At the time these were built in the 1960s, the river was still very industrial. A lot more factories. It was smelly. Not a lot of people wanted to live right by the river. So, since these were some of the first big residential buildings on the Chicago River, they had to include anything its residents could possibly want. A city within a city. You'll see the cars in the parking garage in the bottom there. You have to be a professional valet to park there. They don't let just anyone back up to the ledge. There have been some famous movie stunts that have actually driven cars off Marina City into the river, including by Steve McQueen. Over on the left, the shorter concrete building with the gold 5-5, the top is 55 West Wacker. It's from the same year, 1968, but a very different style called brutalism, or architecture in the raw. The late 60s were a tumultuous time, and certain businesses and institutions wanted to convey a sense of stability and authority, so they built these fortress-like buildings with exposed concrete and small inset windows. Brutalism came and went pretty quickly in the late 1960s. It's a style you'll see in a lot of government buildings, university campuses, prisons, and libraries. Now, for contrast that heavy fortress, the next one coming up on the left will be an elegant glass skyscraper. Let's follow these white granite columns all the way up to the roof. You'll see the roof looks like an ancient Greek temple. It kind of looks like the Parthenon in Athens, but stretched out into a glass skyscraper. This is 77 West Wacker. It's a style called neoclassical. It's a new take on classical ancient Greek design. It's pretty cool from a time perspective. We're here in 2024, looking at a building from 1992, which is itself a reference all the way back to ancient Greece. Feel free to take as many pictures as you like. It is a perfect night for a boat ride. It'll be non-stop photo ops. Do me a favor, let's just make sure we take pictures from our seats so we're not blocking anyone's view standing up. But also near the end of the tour, when we're out by Navy Pier, I'll give you a nice long photo break. That'll be a great opportunity to get some standing group photos near the end of the tour. We'll finish up the tour at the same place where we started. The tour is about 75 minutes long. All along beside us, on the left, you see people enjoying the Chicago River Walk. Built in the early 2000s at a cost of $112 million. Each section of the Riverwalk between the various sets of bridges is called a room, and each room has its own unique style. The room to our left right now is known as the River Theater. It's named for those steps like you'd have in an ancient amphitheater. The idea of having a Riverwalk on the Chicago River dates back to 1909, part of a long-term plan for the whole city called the Burnham Plan by an architect named Daniel Burnham. That plan is also a big part of the reason we have our lovely public access lakefront, all those parks and beaches along Lake Michigan. Other features of that Burnham plan include Navy Pier, if you've ever been to the Shed Aquarium or Adler Planetarium, and also Navy Pier, which we'll see later on.